Hey there, my name is Starchip and Starchip just released a beta update, order and structure, the beta version of the update, order and structure. Here's a new minor update. We've added a bunch of cards that will make life in the mid game and late game a lot more manageable. There are the cards that will help you with food management, resource management, and even some cards you can use to set up some simple automation. We've also fixed some bugs, as well as added the quality of life choices. Enjoy! So, this is the beta of Stacklands, but first of all we are going to look at what they added. If you don't want to see what they added, I did just make an episode with me playing with this new update and it will come out in probably like a week or so, because there's still 2 episodes to go for the normal main series, because we're going to defeat the Kraken on the mainland and then the Demon Lord. And in the video after that one, we're going to continue playing the game, but then with this update and looking at what it's all about. But if you want to see what the update is right now, we are going to go to their Patreon, because there is information about this thing. I hope this is not, my webcam is now not too bright. Here you see the new update. I will, if you want to play with this update, you can become a Patreon member yourself with a golden tier. It's like €6 depending on where you live. I'm not sure, or dollars, I don't know. But this is the new update. Here, oh, this is very weird. But here you see the new cards. Okay, so they're blurred right now. If you don't want to get spoiled by these cards and play this for yourself, get the membership, then play it. Maybe then come back, I don't know. But we are going to review it in 3, 2, 1. These are the cards. There will be a university to discover most of the resource management cards, because it will give you ideas for the following structures when gifting it coins. Right now it costs 50 coins for each idea and it will be random. It will take 10 seconds to research that idea, but then you can get a crane, a resource chest, a resource magnet, or magic glue. You will also get breeding pens from there, a battery, hotspot, lighthouse, dustbin, wishing well. All of these ideas you all get from the university. So if you want all of the ideas, you actually have to spend 4 plus 3 plus 3, 10 times 50, 500 gold. So now you have finally a thing to spend when you are in the late game, you have way too much gold. Now you have finally a thing to spend it on. Let's start with the crane. It moves cards from one stack to another. I just played this game and it didn't seem to be working right now, but this just basically means that you can put cards from one pile and move it to another pile, which can be, I hope, used to move, for example, eggs onto the stove. That would be really handy, because then you can make an automated egg farm, right? Then we have the resource chest. It stores resources of any type. You can put in like stone, eggs, something like that. It will make it that those things take up less space on the board. You have the resource magnet. It attracts the resources of any type when they spawn. This one is my favorite, because imagine you have a farm of potatoes. When those potatoes are done, all of those potatoes will go to the resource magnet. So if you have 5 greenhouses, all of those potatoes will go to the resource magnet, and it doesn't matter where the resource magnet and the farms are. So you can have a whole area with your farms, and then another whole area where you have all these resource magnets designated for potatoes, for eggs, things like that. And you can automate things in that area, so you don't have to worry about the farms anymore, which is really nice, because that is kind of messy to do. Now, to use this, by the way, you have to put a potato on the resource magnet first, and then it will just automatically put all the potatoes there. The same thing for the eggs. Then you have the magic glue. It prevents stacks of cards from being pushed by other cards. I have not made this one yet, because you kind of need to go for the islands for this. If I remember it correctly, it costs gloop or goop, what's it called? I don't know. You find that on the island when foods get spoiled. But this makes it so that things won't move, which is nice if you don't want a certain stack of cards to move. And that's a big problem in this game. A lot of cards do move. I'm not sure how this will interact if a portal spawns, but I think I will discover that when I play the next episode. Let's go to food management. You now have breeding pens, so you will finally be able to get more cows when you have 2 cows. You can just put those on the breeding pen and then you will get more cows. You have the butchery. If you send a cow there, you will get meat from it. I think you will get everything it can drop, but I'm not sure about that. But when I put the chicken on there, it did drop an egg and a meat, a raw meat of course. Then you have another really cool thing, a hotpot. Functions as a food store your villagers can eat from. This will, if you have food, you can put it into the hotspot, and the food value goes up to a maximum of 50, and when it's feeding time, the villagers will eat from the hotpot first. So that's a very nice thing. If you have a big pail of omelets, you can just put them all into the hotpot. You suddenly have a lot more space, and all of the villagers will eat from the hotspot. Then you got the lighthouse, and when you are in the late game and you have made a lot of warehouses, making more won't increase the board space, but a lighthouse will. And this of course will cost more than a warehouse, but it increases the board size past the warehouse limit. So that's very nice. Then you have a dustbin, so you can just get rid of cards you don't want. That's incredible. We finally have something. If we have too many coins or something like that, we can just get rid of them. It's super handy, and you also need goop for this, I think, so you also need to go for the items for this one. Last but not least, you have the wishing well, and it gives you wishes when you give it coins. I don't know what wishes are. You can make it this one with bottle of water, but you have to go for the item for that as well, and I didn't do that either. But it gives you wishes. That is very nice. So there are 11 cards in the game, 10 cards you can really use, these 10 of course, and all of these really do make the game a lot nicer. It's still in the beta, so it won't be perfect right now, but I thought when I played this game with these new cards that the game was much nicer to play, and I can see a lot of possibilities of making a whole automated system, for example to make stoves, and not stoves, stews. You can finally make an automated system. If everything works, if all the cards work, you can finally make an automated system to make unlimited stews. That's incredible. So I hope this game will come out very soon for all of the players. It will be free eventually when it comes out of beta, of course, and you will love this. I love it. I have played it. It's amazing. So I thank you for watching. If you want to see gameplay with these cards, stay tuned. The video will come. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or something, or just say that you watched it, or don't do anything, because you watched it. That helps. So thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed it though, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.